What if true power isn't about owning everything but about sharing what you have? The greatest kings don't build empires by hoarding, they build networks, forging alliances that outlast any single man. We're taught to conquer, to own, to be the only name on the deed. But legacy isn't a fortress, it's a web of influence. Look at Jay-Z, a modern king, not because he clung to every coin but because he partnered with giants. He realized that owning 100% of something small is a cage. Owning a slice of something great is freedom. By giving away pieces of his crown, Jay-Z didn't become less, he became more. His reach multiplied. Your masculine core craves expansion, but your ego wants control. That's the trap. The men who build lasting empires choose expansion over ego. The world isn't a territory to be conquered alone, it's an ocean of opportunity, best navigated with allies. This isn't just business advice, it's a life lesson. It applies to your relationships, your family, your spiritual practice, and the man you're becoming. Are you building a small, lonely kingdom, or a thriving empire? The first step is recognizing the conflict between your purpose and your ego. Choose the path of expansion, build a fleet, not a canoe. That's how you become a true king. Most men fall into the ownership trap, thinking power comes from controlling everything themselves. My company, my house, my woman. This possessiveness is rooted in insecurity, not strength. You think you're building a fortress, but you're really building a prison. Steve Jobs learned this the hard way. His need for control got him ousted from Apple. Only after learning to trust and partner did he return and build something greater. The man who owns 100% of a small business also owns 100% of its stress and limitations. True power isn't about avoiding failure, it's about building something resilient with others. Partnership is not weakness. It's the foundation of enduring legacy. Your responsibility isn't to do everything yourself, but to bring your deepest gift to the world at scale. That requires humility and courage, to trust others with your dream. The man who can do this breaks free from the ownership trap. He creates a legacy that outlives him. Don't be the king of a lonely hill. Build with others, redefine responsibility, share the burden, share the victory. That's how you build something that lasts. That's how you win before you even begin. Here's the math. A small slice of a massive pie beats owning a whole cupcake. Most men guard their cupcake, but the wise man seeks a slice of something bigger. Jay-Z mastered this. He didn't build everything from scratch. He partnered, invested, and shared ownership. 10% of $1 billion is more than all of a tiny business. He traded ego for scale, and that's the secret. Apply this to your life. Are you trying to do it all alone, or are you leveraging partnerships? Fear of being cheated can't drive your decisions. Expansion must. Partners are leverage. Strategic alliances are levers. Giving up equity is the price for moving mountains. The man who refuses to share will always be limited. The man who masters the art of the slice is amplified by every ally. Don't lift boulders with bare hands. Use the lever. Build with others and your reach becomes limitless. That's the power of the slice. Ego wants credit. It fears sharing the spotlight even if it means missing out on greatness. Ego is the enemy of partnership and legacy. A man ruled by ego will sabotage opportunities just to protect his pride. True depth comes from serving a purpose bigger than yourself. Jay-Z's purpose wasn't just fame, it was building a platform for black excellence. That's why he partnered, even when criticized. In your life, ask, is this action serving my purpose or just my ego? In relationships, do you want to win or do you want to grow together? At work, do you want to prove you're the smartest or help the team win? Subordinating ego to purpose is the mark of a superior man. It takes humility, honesty, and the willingness to celebrate others. Find validation in your mission, not in applause. The man who does this is unstoppable. He fights for something bigger than himself. Not everything is for sale. The art of partnership is knowing what's sacred and what's negotiable. Your core values, your family, your integrity, these are not for sale. They are your foundation, your source of strength. Jay-Z's empire is built around his commitment to family and principle. Your word is sacred. Your integrity is your most valuable asset. In a world of shifting deals, your character must be unshakable. Be flexible on strategy, but rigid on principle. Define your non-negotiables. Write them down. Is it your spiritual practice, your health, your promise to your family? This is your constitution. Everything else, your time, skills, capital, can be leveraged for the mission. But your sacred core is yours alone. Protect it fiercely. That's the bedrock of true legacy. When you're gone, what will you leave behind? Money or meaning? Legacy isn't about assets, it's about impact, integrity, and the lives you touch. Jay-Z's lesson isn't just about wealth, but about thinking bigger than yourself. Legacy is built in small choices, choosing partnership over ego, honoring your commitments, teaching your children by example. Don't wait for success to start building your legacy. You're building it now, with every action. The quality of your attention, your presence, your word, these are your true legacy. Live the question, what kind of ancestor will you be? Let it guide your actions, your learning, your growth. Build not just wealth but faith, not just a business but a family, not just a name but a legacy that nourishes generations. The world needs men who build great things together. The path is open. Walk it.